Quick, to the Batcave, Robin. Welcome to the Batcave, where we're doing bat things on bat time with bat energy. Okay, we got a bat dash done here, I think. I did this over here with the silver enamel and then the clear green Tamiya paint. The rest of it was done with a toothpick, and as you can see, several different colors of paint. The seats are still just 1500 Mr. Surfacer black, and I think that load looks great, but they might need a little bit of dry brushing. What do you think? Tires, I did the bat with the gold inside. There's the wheel, the focus, chrome with flat black around the outside, and the bat in the middle in gold. I don't know, these side pipe thingies that are here on the side, if it'll focus, they go here. I did those in steel, and she's not focusing. There we go. And then last night I noticed all these seam lines, so I had to go in to scrape those out. Sorry, I'm out of focus again. With the knife, and try to get rid of all those mold lines. And now I'm about to repaint it in steel, and then give it just a slight glitz of gold. But I've got another one of those prepared tonight. So this is the other one. And what we're going to do is try to make a little movie of me cleaning this up. Okay, here we go. I'm looking through my camera. It's hard to see. All right, my Tamiya side cutters here. We cut there. And we gently cut there. Part falls down, then we got to put this up. That's the intakes that'll go there. And they're ready to go. I'm not going to use any of this. Here's the gear shift that, that one got pushed over. I need to push him back. Ooh, they're still really flexible in there, so they're not glued. But there's three. You can see them, three little knobs, and one of them scratch made. And you'll have to look back at the previous video to see which one was scratch made. Because when I went to cut it off the sprue, it broke. Yeah, that's great. Anyway, here we go. Got this little guy here. Come on. Unless I'm too close. I don't know. Let me try this. So, you can see the seam lines running down through it. On here. There's some there and some there. Flip it over, and you got a bunch of seam lines all the way through it. So, here we go. Just gotta gently take them off of there. Oh, come on, knife control. There we go. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I barely can. I have no magnifying glasses on. I'm using my naked eye. That's probably a mistake, but it's working. Okay, let's get that seam line off there. We'll scrape it off. And then work back. And here we got a little line right there. If you can see it. Try to zoom in. A little tiny line right there. We gotta get in there and work it off. Oh, that's nice and smooth now. Okay, now we got a line from here back. Just start back here. It's easier to pull towards you and try to push away. If you just put the blade, nice sharp blade, at a 90-degree angle, and just pull it gently, like I can't remember who give credit to, but he said if you're high-fiving a bumblebee, how much pressure would you put on that bumblebee's paw? That was ridiculous, but it was another modeler who gave that example while he was sanding, and he said he was just trying to smooth out a coat. So if you high-five a bumblebee, how much pressure would you put on him? So that's about what I'm trying to do with this. Just a little time. Okay, we flip it over. You see we got more lumps and bumps on the other side, so I'm going to cut a little bit here and then scrape. Of course, all this is going to go back in the paint booth. And I thought I was done with it until I painted it and saw these hideous seam lines. Which, we can't let those lay. If it can be smooth, you got to see the seam lines running all the way down in this one. That's where it gets tricky. Got to really get in here and gently scratch. Sometimes I turn a negative angle, like almost 45 degrees the other way, scraping. 90's not always the best. When you feel it cutting, you'll know. Get in here and work those corners. And down in between these pipes, kind of go back and forth. Gently, gently. If you get too exuberant, bad things will happen. And you're going, well, how did I break that part? So, there we go. Oh, sorry, I keep bumping into the camera because I'm having to get down here with my eyes over the camera and look close. If you can see what I'm seeing. Okay. Got a little line right there. Scrape that off. Come on. Oh, almost there. Oop, oop. Okay. And then down in between these, yeah, I know. This is going to be the top of the piece. So it will be visible. And you don't want anybody seeing a plastic seam line running through your laser convector inductance system or whatever this silly thing is. Now, when you get over these lumpy parts, you just have to kind of hold yourself and scrape up them. Slowly. Take your time. Do not get in a hurry. There's some in between there. I can see the little line there. Are you still in camera? Probably all out of focus. Nobody's watching anymore. I don't blame you. But just trying to teach the new guys how to do this. Gently. Okay, we got a line running down on top of that. And then down this line. Zip, 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 zip. And that's how we do that, guys. And then keep going. Everywhere you see a line. I'm not seeing much of a line down here. Yeah, there it is. Anywhere those molds come together, there's going to be a seam line. That's where they come together. Now, at the end of it, you can see we got a big bunch of it here. But be careful, it's really thin. Go very gentle. Remember, high-fiving a bumblebee. Very gentle. Okay. It's looking pretty good. We got a little lump right here we need to get rid of. Because we're going to repaint this whole thing before we before we put it on. Give it another coat of steel and then a quick spritz of gold just to give it a bronze appearance. Okay, let's give it a test fit. This one goes on the right side, I believe. So I have to get the body off. I'm going to put that down. Squeeze the things together. There's our body. This has already been painted and satin finished. There's a lot of dust around here. Okay, so this is supposed to go in there. And then in there. Like that. And that looks pretty good right now at a distance, but it's been scraped and it needs to be repainted. And I dropped it. But yeah, this is the starboard laser exhaust inflection deflector, or whatever the hell this thing is. Who knows? If you know, put it in the comments below. But that's how it's going to look when it's on there. If I can get its focus. But take my thumb off. Yeah. Something like that. I've already dry brushed some of that in there with steel. You can see the contrast going on with the dark iron. And, okay. Now, I'm going to put this body aside and put him back on his, on the mount up here like that. And I've got, here's the port one. He's ready for painting. And I'm going to have to paint it a section at a time. I'm going to have to grip it here, paint it, and then let it dry and flip it around. And I'm going to do 2 of them. And any other steel I need done at the same time. So let me get another clamp here. Oh. Sorry, my too dead. We're out there. I'm gonna leave that in because we don't edit here. We just do it live. So I'll do this one the same way. Clip them right here in those little rubber teeth, like that one is, or maybe I should do it like that. That'll be a better hold. And so there's only gonna be 2 little spots that's not getting painted. And I don't know how else to do it other than trying to put something, glue something up in that inside there to hold it. Or maybe some blue tack on a toothpick up in there. I just don't think it's going to be strong enough. When the airbrush hits, it's going to blow it away. So, well, but I could brush paint it. Nah, I love airbrushing it. Okay, we gotta get that to hold. It's jumping out. Okay, there we go. I got 2 parts that need to go to the booth to get repainted in steel after scraping all the seam lines off of them, and then give them another spritz of gold, give them that bronze look, and then they'll go on the car where you saw. And we'll have accomplished something more here in the Batcave, trying to build a Batmobile. But the body's ready. I can start gluing the stuff on the back and the tail lights. Now the headlights, they're over here. Oh, you can't see what I'm talking about. The headlights, right here and here, are these 2 parts. And what I was thinking about doing, they've got clear to go in there. And they're supposed to be this yellow, like, there we go. The yellow headlights of the Batmobile. And get this tripod back up here again. And so I've got some bare metal foil out in the garage from way back, and right now I've just got it painted chrome in here. And I think I hit it with gold too, like I did everything when I was spraying that gold. So I'm thinking about putting some bare metal foil behind them. And then getting the glass. I can find them. Oh, here they are. I ain't even taken them out of the package yet. There's 2 clear lenses in there. And then paint those with the clear yellow. Tamiya calls it XF24. Clear yellow. And then putting those over the bare metal foil. What do you think? Or could I just paint them silver? I could just do silver paint in there and put the clear yellow lenses over them. God, can't see that. Anyway, they're in between the main windshield. I just hadn't taken them out because I don't want to scratch anything. And I will. If I take them out, I will. So there's your top. He's all done. Got the satin varnish on him. So tripod I'm not going to use because it was in one of the exposed things that I left unexposed. And that's where we're at. So next, also we got to do the interior. I worked on some of the switches and lights in there. Those ejector pin marks will be covered up by the seats. And then I'm going to do some dry brushing in there. That's just primer, 1500. Black Mr. Surfacer. And the seats are yet to go in over it. And the little gear shift panel in the middle with those 3 shifters that I just broke the middle one. Oh no. Okay, I'm going to be doing some repair on that tonight, as you can see. I just broke something else. Yeah, I just bent a bunch of those gear knobs over and go in and touch that with some super glue and get those to stay put. That's all I can do. So anyway, that's long enough for a nice video. And it's tomorrow's Christmas Eve. And I hope you all get everything you wanted and everybody around you gets what they wanted for Christmas. We only got 28 days to go till I get what I want for Christmas. And we'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. If you liked what you saw, hit that thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. Either way, it's engagement. I don't care. And if you got answered any of my questions I said, give me a thumbs up. Or give me a comment. There's my dashboard. And last question I got is, I'm thinking about leaving the lid loose so that you can take it off and see the interior. If I glue it on, you're only going to see it through the little slit of a windshield that's there, which ain't much. So they might just leaving it loose. You can just pop it off and see, oh look, he's got an interior. You can see the dashboard now. Considering the work I put into that, just a couple hours of work doing that one little freaking dashboard. And that's no decals, that's just all paint. So anyway, have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I'll see you guys soon. Model on.